And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. 2K Sports brings you the end. And if claim to be a bad basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Ball and Levine are the guard set, and it's Craig in at the small forward. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Pick by Vucevic. Levine kicks to Craig. 6 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
Outside, Levine. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Pass to Vucevic on the wing, Williams. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Williams. Back to LaVine. Driving to the basket. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Cutting to the rim with ease. LaVine's quick first step and explosiveness is hard to contain.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Latrey. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Vucevic is screen on Paul. From deep. And the Bulls another 3.
Uses the pick to just perfection. LaVine knocking it down.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. LaVine kicks to Vucevic. Off target from the wing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Vassell wide open. It's good from long range.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game. with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
So it's the Spurs now, following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Williams sends a screen for Levine. Shoots. That one wide left. Spurs trail by 4. And Wembanyama outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Levine looking around. Vucevic a screen on Vassell. Levine kicks the ball. Outside Williams shoots the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Pass to Wembanyama. Barnes screen on Vucevic. Wembanyama no good. To the right side. Levine wide open. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
They've got Jones. Sohan is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4-man position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. There's a good screen. Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Outside, Jones. Pass to Branham. And the 3 off target.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Back to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Here's Buzelis. It's White on the wing. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Jones against White. Right side, Jones. Branham, the pass to Sohan. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Off the run. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 12. White wide open. He fired. Off target with his 3. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
And the second free throw, good. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Smith with a screen on Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Buzelis has got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Branham. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Branham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's White on the wing, defended by Jones. White setting the pick for Buzelis. Pass to Dosunmu. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Stolen away. They set the pick. Now Buzelis puts up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Buzelis has got 8.
From way back, Buzelis already flashing range as a rookie.
Sohan, the pass to Jones. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. White looking around. Pass to Dosunmu. A 3-pointer, no good. He gets it up. And that one is off. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. And it's Craig in at the 3 spot. Yes, that goes in.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. And when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Vassell. They grab their own miss. A 3 from Barnes. He can't hit that time. Kicks it out to Paul. Over LaVine. And it's Paul missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Paul with the steal. Barnes with it. Williams picks him up. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Vucevic a screen on Vassell. Levine's shot is off. Spurs trail by 12. The three. Vassell, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
That kind of aggressiveness, that's what you want to see more from Ball.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Chalk up 2 there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Deep 2 from Ball. Again, Chicago.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Barnes finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Ball dishes to Williams. Vassell against Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wembanyama down low. Vucevic defending. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Pritchard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Johnson outside. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Craig. The kick out to Ball. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So San Antonio goes with the fresh 5 on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Back to Jones. That one doesn't go. White with the defensive effort. Pass to Buzelis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Buzelis has got 11 points.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's White. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 11. We're going to step aside for just a second. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Collins. Sohan is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Jones against White. Here's Sohan. Here's Branham. Defended by Dosumu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Sohan missing. The Bulls leading by 12. On the wing, Giddey. Defended by Sohan. Over to the left wing. Outside, White. There's the triple. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. The Spurs shooting well. They're at 45%. Drills the three-pointer.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Smith sets the pick for White. No good with the triple. And Collins has got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 9 points. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Branham's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Antonio. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Buzelis, offensive rebound. On the wing, Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Collins setting the big for Jones. Over White. To the wing on the left. Here's Mamukelashvili. Oh, good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 8. Pass to Buzelis. Smith outside. Now Giddey. Back to Smith. A rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's deflected. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
That block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 minutes.
Pass to Vucevic. A 3-ball. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got himself on the board with 3 there. The 3. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Outside, Levine. From outside the arc. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Wembanyama passes to Bissell. On the wing, Johnson from past the arc. And they get it back. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
And add that steal to the list of things they've done right here tonight. It's been a dominant performance at both ends.
Out to the right wing. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. No good that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Out left to the wing. Ball against Wembanyama. Williams for 3. Off target. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. Onside.
should see some... Great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. And it's Daniels in at point. Here's Daniels. Johnson inside. Sohan covering.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Bogdanovich against Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Atlanta has possession. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Bogdanovich. Launches it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now here's Paul. Defense right on it. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
CP3 using his quickness there. Doesn't have the size, but we know he's got the will.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And you watch Jalen Johnson, his athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here, the 3 from Wembanyama. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Bogdanovich from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Paul. Back to Sohan. Outside Paul. Back to Sohan. Just 4 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Barnes. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Inside. Here's Capella. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
With the big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 6. Out to the right wing. 1:31 left in the first. To the wing, right side. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Barnes. The Hawks need to get one up here, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Paul against Bogdanovich. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Ricochet. And there's the drive. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. Pure from three-point range. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Daniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
It's not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
To the left side wing. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the screen by Johnson. Daniels. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Roddy in at the 2. Now here's Young. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Jones. Outside Johnson. They set the screen. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Johnson. It's stolen by Hunter. The teardrop. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Nice job by Larry Nance to fight through contact.
All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
No, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, and have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Okongwu for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Hunter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Roddy, the pass to Nance. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Okongwu, a screen on Johnson. Hunter passes to Okongwu. Outside Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Young.
The officials were right on top of that one.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Jones hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young from long range. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Johnson for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 7. It's tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick out to Johnson. It's stolen by Hunter. Nance, the pass to Young. San Antonio with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Branham. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Jones up top. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 6 to shoot. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Young. And here's Okongwu, defended by Jones. Okongwu, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Jones misses. Young against Jones. Nance, the pass to Young. Floats one up, stolen by Collins. No good on the shot. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Atlanta on top, leading by 3. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Trey Jones. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Johnson passes to Collins. Back to Johnson. Collins a screen. The shot by Johnson, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding, and of course that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
A line change here for San Antonio. Vassell against Bogdanovich. Here's Rizachet. They get it back. Here's Capella. Second chance shot. Here's Rizachet. Yet to see a basket. Off target on the 15-footer. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Daniels. Give him 8 points now. Johnson with a bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Vassell against Johnson. Back to Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
It's Daniels with a drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Paul. He was all alone on that one. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Paul, up and in on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Daniels. 10 points for him. They set the pick. Bogdanovich passes to Daniels. Yep, count it. Daniels has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Back to Vassell. There's the triple. On target from range.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The three from Rizashay. The shot no good. Spurs trail by 4. Paul for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the quarter.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Atlanta making some changes. Oh, sweet move. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Jones from outside. Nance pulls down the board. Atlanta leading by 6. Young inside, working on Jones. Knocks down the long J. Nance has got 6.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Back to Jones. Takes the 3. Rebound, Trae Young. Pass to Nance. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs trail by 9. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Larry Nance is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Roddy in at the 2. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. It's going to be Paul shooting. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. They trail by 6. And here's Okongwu for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Daniels, that one's true. And the Hawks lead by 8.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Paul for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. Nance outside. Nance with a screen on Paul. 14 feet away. And he knocks the jumper down. Daniels has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Paul. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks lead by 7. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Now Nance. Pass to Daniels. Back to Okongwu. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Nance, the pass to Daniels. Nance with a screen on Paul. Here's Daniels. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lane.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. The 3 is up. Bogdanovich, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. From deep, Wembanyama. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
3-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The open shot, Barnes. The rebound by Atlanta. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Call against Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. Poke loose. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Outside Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio again can't hit.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Johnson on the wing. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Hawks lead by 8.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's the break. Daniels, that one's true. And it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Johnson. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Oh, and Johnson slams it in. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Alec, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And a little bit of a fashion show taking place as the Bulls came down. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA. Well, Greg. This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hands out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Daniels in the point guard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Atlanta. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nance sends a screen for Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Ball kicks to Levine. Buries the long-range jumper.
A rapid-fire release by Levine.
Now Daniels. Back to Johnson. And he converts the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball, the pass to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 6 points.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with a screen on Ball. Back to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Levine wide open. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach LaVine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And LaVine with the slam.
Yes, with the hammer from LaVine. That is an electric athlete.
Johnson with a screen on ball. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here's O'Connell. He has 5.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Bulls shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Craig kicks to Vucevic. Outside Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
On the wing, Daniels for 3. No good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Chicago. They're up by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Clint Capella. Reza Shea is out there with Hunter. And it's Young. And it's Krejci in at the 2 spot. And he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 4 this quarter.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Giddey with it. Guarded by Hunter. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. In the corner, Smith with it. And here's White. Now here's Dosunmu. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Here's Young. The teardrop falls in. Young's got 6.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Nailed from three-point land.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Pass to Hunter. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young dishes to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The mobility of Hunter. Excellent at setting a firm screen and then the strong roll right to the spot.
White finds Smith. Buzelis with the ball. Working on Hunter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Giddey with the screen on Hunter. Back to Giddey. Buzelis with the ball. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
Young looking around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 9 points in the quarter. Every year, Craig, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Pass to Capella. Rebound by Smith.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Over to the wing. Outside, White. Giddey with it. Into the lane. And contact on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
there will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Buzelis with the ball. He's against Young. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Smith. Chicago leading by 5. On the wing, Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Smith with a screen on Hunter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 5. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. And it's Craig in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, LaVine. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Levine. Moves back up. Pass to Daniels. No good from outside. Bulls leading by 4. Levine sets the screen for Craig. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Daniels kicks to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 5th assist in this one. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Here's Johnson. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas. As a head coach, he's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
2 minutes remaining in the
And I tell you what, Ball has some nifty dunks up his sleeve, effortlessly getting off the ground to bash that one in. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Bruce Ellis comes in for Patrick Williams. Josh Giddey's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Dosunmu in for Levine. Pass to Bruce Ellis. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Here's Giddey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Dosunmu. 36 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Buzelis. Good on the three-point shot. Buzelis has got 8.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
to the paint. Here's Hunter. No good on that one. Nice defense from Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Rizachet with the steal. Here's Hunter. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got DeAndre Hunter. Also, Clint Capella out there. Rizachet is out there with Trae Young. And it's Krejci in at the 2 guard. Pass to Dosunmu. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. It's Torrey Craig in for Josh Giddey. We've got, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the first
team foul. The play will be reviewed.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Chicago making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Torrey Craig. And Levine subbed in for Dosunmu. From deep, Johnson sinks the three-pointer.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ball against Johnson. And Ball slams it in.
And we're seeing Ball just take over. An efficient, effective scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Daniels. Outside, Levine. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. Levine. Yes, sir.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Williams can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 10. Nance finds Bogdanovic. The shot's good on the assist by Nance.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Levine.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. And the jam by Levine.
Well, they expect this this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Ball's not loose. Nance passes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich inside. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. He gets it in there. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Levine with it. Okongwu covering. Kick out to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Miss.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Second team foul.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. If they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that's an intentional foul.
Daniel. Third personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And here's Young from the arc. The 3 won't fall. And so the big win by Chicago in it. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
welcome to 2K Sports. We grant one. These teams have it. They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Now Levine from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 from Barnes. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
And Levine, here we go. Craig against Barnes. 5 to shoot. There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And Don C is here tonight in Chicago. No surprise there.
Yeah, not at all. A Chicago native who has actually joined the Bulls as a creative strategy and design advisor. His success as a sportswear brand creator and lifelong Bulls fan has given him such a cool role.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Smith. And here is Williams. Back to Smith. Out to Craig. Vassell against Ball. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Love watching Ball operate in the screen roll, just picking the defense apart.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Allie, thank you. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Ball finds Levine. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Smith, left side, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside. Here's Sohan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Smith with a screen on Vassell. Knocked away. Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Outside Paul. Outside Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
The 3 from Ball. And the three-pointer goes. Ball's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Bulls trail by 5. The three from Craig. Takes a step back. Levine feeling it out a bit. The three is up. Williams misses. San Antonio leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Vassell. He drops it from range. Vassell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The thing about Vassell, he has deeper range than a lot of people give him credit for.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Ball gets it to go.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Here's Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Williams from long range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter up. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Giddey in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Branham misses. The Bulls trail by 8. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. And it's in there. Buzelis has got his first basket of the night.
And in this action, the pick and roll, Buzelis is becoming really good at beating the defense.
Jones, pass to Branham. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Picked by Vucevic. White on the wing, covered by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Jones. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Spurs lead by 8. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
White with the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And it's the Bulls' ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Collins. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Shoots over Johnson.
Well, Johnson is just as fast as he is strong, so as a defender, he can really pressure you.
Collins outside. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Collins. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. White drives in. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Jones against White. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Shoots it from the high post. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
San Antonio leading by 6. To the paint. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the left wing. Pass to Dosunmu. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Buzelis nails it from 3. Buzelis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the point guard position.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And here are the Bulls now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. For the lead. How about Levine showing off the range?
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. The offensive rebound. Barnes. The three ball. Paul shot is off. Chicago has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Back to Smith. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Vassell against Levine. 6 to shoot. Back to Smith. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a three-point Bulls lead.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Ball passes to Williams. Driving in, and Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Levine with a screen on Paul. And Paul throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Wembanyama against Smith. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And the dunk by Levine.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Craig. Williams a screen on Vassell. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Smith's got 5 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Levine against Paul. Levine with some nice D. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. There's Ball with a 3, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. To stop the run, Smith with the rebound.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Williams passes to Ball. Stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Levine, and it's Sohan off the drive.
Oh, showing off that athletic ability. It's great watching Sohan finish with force.
Ball against Paul. Ball surveys the floor. Williams a screen on Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Levine. Oh! Levine not messing around, in tight.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Here's Vassell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vassell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Levine for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management, but these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Johnson against Giddey. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
Outside Jones. Over White. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Well, it's been an exciting game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Kasumu in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, VA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
A line change here for Chicago. Now here's Levine. Pass to Smith. Back to Levine. Smith with a screen on Vassell. And Levine. Here we go. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Clock at 6. Levine with it. He's guarded by Paul. Shot from the top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Vassell outside. With the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Offensive board. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Ball finds Levine. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Levine passes to Smith. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Levine. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Here's Levine. Levine gets it to fall.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Williams passes to Ball. Back to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Williams, a screen on Wembanyama. The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Paul. Misses off the left iron. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Vassell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. And Craig pulls it down.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Ball outside. Outside Levine. Stolen by Wembanyama. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Ball against Paul. Ball, a screen on Vassell. Outside Levine. The kick out to Ball. There's the triple. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Zach Levine. First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance. He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Now here's Ball. He takes it in. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Pass to Sohan. 4-3. And it's Chicago with a board. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And Williams punches it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comeback. So look, they put this one to bed.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And that sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Smith.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Here's Levine for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Wembanyama.
So the Bulls win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. Daniels with it, defended by Paul. Daniels passes to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Daniels dishes to Johnson. In transition, here comes San Antonio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Barnes right there, nice control as he gets in there, driving to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Daniels with it, defended by Paul. Johnson kicks to Daniels. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. Now, Coach had nothing but respect when it came to Chris Paul. He said every aspiring young point guard should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. On the wing, Daniels, defended by Paul, and stolen by Barnes. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Paul kicks to Barnes. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one up. The rebound by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And Bogdanovich, a 3-point specialist, loves those corners.
Here's Paul. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Wembanyama against Okongwu. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Johnson kicks to Nance. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nance a screen on Vassell. Johnson in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Back to Okongwu. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Now here's Barnes. The drive by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. The 3 from Barnes. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovich looking around. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Paul is doubled. Pass to Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this. No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Barnes screen on Nance. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Three-pointer, Daniels, and he's good on the three ball. Daniels has got 6. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. And so it's Bogdan Bogdanovich making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Hunter. He's out there with Rizashev. Clint Capella is out there with Trae Young. And it's Roddy in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Rizashev with it. Jones covering. Spurs trail by 3. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And San Antonio shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Jones. Takes it off the glass.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sohan inside, defended by Young. And it's Sohan missing. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Roddy. He has yet to score. Young left side. Pass to Rizashev. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Oh, that's a great sign for Rizashev, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Here's Collins. Plays it up off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rizashev. That one falls. His second basket of the game. Here's now 2 for 3.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizashev, looking comfortable operating inside.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And Atlanta has possession following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Young from outside. The offensive rebound. Rizashev in the corner. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. The kick out to Young. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Young's got his first basket.
Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Capella finds Hunter. Young against Jones. Hunter with a screen on Jones. Pass to Rizichet. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. To the left side wing. Body the pass to Young. Hunter with it. Hunter sets a screen for Rizichet. Here's Capella. Now Young. Here's Roddy. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Rizichet. Missed it, even after all those chances. Johnson kicks to Collins. And stolen by Hunter. To the left wing. Here's Rizichet. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 6 points for Rizichet.
And you can tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Jones the pass to Sohan. And he drops it in from the low post. The Hawks leading. Young looking around. For the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 5 now.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jones for 3.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times. He throws that one away.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball with. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 slot. Okongwu with a screen on Barnes. Johnson kicks to Okongwu. And again, it's Atlanta. And Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
The talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Bogdanovich against Vassell. Bogdanovich passes to Nance and then sleeves it in.
Oh, yeah. There it is, Junior. Sees a chance to throw it down. He'll throw down.
Paul finds Barnes. Back to Paul. Now Wembanyama. Covered by Okongwu. Paul with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Okongwu with a screen on Vassell. They get it back. A second chance effort. And the layup's good off the glass. Okongwu's now got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Chris Paul.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer, Daniels. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 13. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Wembanyama finds Paul. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Lets the 3 fly. Daniels, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 11-point game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Now Jones, 5 points in the game. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 8 points.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Young's shot is off. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Spurs have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Sohan with the screen, and then Johnson with the jam.
Taking the gloves off, you like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Pass to Rizichet. The rebound by Johnson. Spurs trail by 5. Outside Collins. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one on Rizichet.
Determined to score, Collins smelt that play out and wanted to make something happen offensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Pass to Roddy. Cans it from downtown.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Yep, it counts.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Young outside. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Hawks. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy is in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Clint Capella. Hunter is out there with Rizichet. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
On the wing, Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. Wembanyama down low. Johnson's there. And that one's good, Barnes.
Barnes keeps competing out there. When you sink a three on him, he's going to come back and try to make you pay.
Nance slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it. They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovich for three. The Hawks again can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. It's Vassell on the wing. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Here's Daniels. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Wembanyama high post. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Here is Daniels, defended by Paul. Nance a screen on Vassell. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Paul against Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Johnson dishes to Bogdanovich. Johnson the screen. Bogdanovich passes to Nance. Nance a screen on Wembanyama. Bogdanovich. They shoot again. Crafty move. And Nance shoots it in.
Well, Nance can be quick, and this time out-hustles his opponent to the offensive board.
Vassell sends a screen for Paul. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
And he gets the whistle. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
The play is on the video review of the NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 3. And he goes in for the tie.
That is a big-time shot from Vassell. This guy is a gamer.
Daniels kicks to Nance. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To take the lead, it falls.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Lets it go from deep. The Hawks again can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Yes!
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Yeah, Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
And here is Vassell. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Paul surveying the floor. Yes!
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And the only chance here is a lob.
Welcome, folks, and what better way? These teams like to get into the habit. Stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Craig in at small forward.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
The three from Ball. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Here's Daniels. Nance with a screen on Levine. Here's Daniels. And he converts the layup.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. He's been working with his assistant coaches trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Drains the triple.
This is Bogdanovic's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Williams, a screen on Bogdanovic. Ball. Craig against Johnson. They need this. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Daniels. Pounded by Ball. Bogdanovic's down low. Craig's there. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Ball. Fires the three. Okongwu with the rebound. Nance outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Picked up by Okongwu. Daniels passes to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
Johnson for three. And there's a pick. Bogdanovic passes to Nance. Back to Bogdanovic. Nance finds Bogdanovic. Nance with it. Guarded now by Williams. He can't hit that time. Levine with some nice D. One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan. Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian. Averages in double figures every year. Shoots it well from deep. A very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
Now here's Nance. Here's Daniels. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The three from Craig. Doesn't go for him.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. The wide open shot is on the money. Okongwu's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Levine for three. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. And down it goes. 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
That's 10. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Atlanta on top. There. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Rizachet, then it's Trae Young, and it's Roddy in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Clock at 6. White for 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Pass to Buzelis. Dosunmu outside. White with it. There's a screen. For 3. No luck on that one. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point lead. Hunter, a screen on Giddey. Right side Young. That's short off the rim.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Dosunmu for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
The Hawks lead by 3. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Fearless Trae Young.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Smith with a screen on Young. Dosunmu on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
There's Young with the 3. They get the rebound. Pass to Rizachet. 5 on the clock. Screen by Young. Puts up a 3. Rizachet, no good. For Chicago, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. White, good.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Here's Young. Hunter passes to Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Dosunmu for 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. There's Young with the 3. And it's Young again missing. Chicago leading. White on the wing. Guarded by Young. The 3 ball. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Rizachet. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Rizachet better than this.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Pass to Rizachet. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Terry's checked in for Giddey.
Goal substitution, number 25, David.
Here's White. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. From behind the arc. Here's Terry. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
Oh, deflected. Hunter with the ball. DeSumo picks him up. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
The three, Smith. It's rebounded by Roddy. Pass to Young. Over to the wing. The three from Rizachet. He can't get that one to fall. White for three. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The tray at the horn knocks it all up. They have the momentum going into the locker room.
Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Ayo DeSumo really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Craig in at the 3.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Levine passes to Vucevic, out to Craig. Here's Levine for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Okongwu, a screen on ball. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Johnson. Dance for 3. And Craig pulls it down. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Another three for Chicago. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
To the paint. Here's a Kongwu. Crafty move. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Outside for Levine. The triple goes for Levine.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Back to Bogdanovich. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Fires for 3. Shot by Levine, no good. Atlanta's got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson with it, defended by Craig. Shot clock at 5. Kongwu with the bucket. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 46 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Dosunmu. Inside. Smith right side. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up at 3. Capella with a rebound. And so Capella will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Young misses. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Pass to Smith. Outside Giddey. White on the wing. The 3 is up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Onyeka Kongwu. He's been the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Clint Capella out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Reza Shea. And it's Roddy in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Hunter the screen. Here's Young. Young won't be held back.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Dosunmu. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Giddey. Smith outside. Outside White. The Bulls need to get off a shot to take the lead. That's good from Giddey on the assist by White. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
It's Giddey on the wing. From deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young looking around. Young missing again.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Fires it. And it's Young again missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
White against Young. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young does it himself, all alone at the rim. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Roddy, back to Young. Takes the three. They grab their own miss. The Bulls trail by 3. White for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Again, it's Chicago. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Young from long range. Young missing again.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
The 3 from Ricochet. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Bulls leading by 5. There's Young with the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
White for 3. They get it again. For 3, Smith. Pure from three-point range. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
To end the run, Hunter can't get it to go.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Sinks it from distance. So the Bulls win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.